The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. I hope she be a fool. That's the best thing a girl can be in this world, a beautiful little fool. In a good bookroom you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin without even opening them. If more of us valued food and cheer and sung above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor. When you're in jail, a good friend will be trying to bail you out. A best friend will be in the cell next to you saying, "Damn, that was fun." Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. There's a fine line between genius and insanity. I have erased this line. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. I have hated words and I have loved them, and I hope I have made them right. Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Wicked people never have time for reading. It's one of the reasons for their wickedness. I don't want to go to heaven. None of my friends are there. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Substitute damn every time you're inclined to write very. Your editor will delete it and the writing will be just as it should be. When it comes down to it, I let them think what they want. If they care enough to bother with what I do, then I'm already better than them. I love sleep. My life has the tendency to fall apart when I'm awake, you know. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. I took a deep breath and listened to the old brag of my heart. I am, I am, I am. A clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. When someone shows you who they are, believe him the first time. Destroying things is much easier than making them. If you expect nothing from somebody, you are never disappointed. Once upon a time there was a boy who loved a girl, and her laughter was a question he wanted to spend his whole life answering. We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will. You educate a man. You educate a man. You educate a woman. You educate a generation. Well, don't expect us to be too impressed. We just saw Finico Dare in his underwear. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Reader, suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. Isn't it nice to think that tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet? Books are the perfect entertainment. No commercials, no batteries, hours of enjoyment for each dollar spent. What I wonder is why everybody doesn't carry a book around for those inevitable dead spots in life. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. We have to dare to be ourselves, however frightening or strange that self may prove to be. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. Eleanor was right. She never looked nice. She looked like art, and art wasn't supposed to look nice. It was supposed to make you feel something. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. I do not want people to be very agreeable, as it saves me the trouble of liking them a great deal. You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. Let us read and let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. Chance is perhaps the pseudonym of God when he does not want to sign. This is a good sign, having a broken heart. It means we have tried for something. Life can only be understood backwards. but it must be lived forwards. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. The more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love or require so much. The secret of life, though, is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. We should all start to live before we get too old. Fear is stupid, so are regrets. When I have a little money, I buy books, and if I have any left, I buy food and clothes. Some books should be tasted, some devoured, but only a few should be chewed and digested thoroughly. I believe in everything until it's disproved. So I believe in fairies, the myths, dragons. It all exists, even if it's in your mind. Who's to say that dreams and nightmares ain't as real as the here and now? Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things, which escape those who dream only by night. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh and sigh, remembering all the times you felt that way. It is the unknown we fear when we look upon death and darkness, nothing more. Pain and suffering are always inevitable. For a large intelligence and a deep heart, the really great men must, I think, have great sadness on earth. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what, then, is an empty desk a sign? If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? You get a little moody sometimes, but I think that's because you like to read. People that like to read are always a little fucked up. You could rattle the stars, she whispered. You could do anything, if only you dared. And deep down, you know it too. That's what scares you most. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven, ... double quotes. I might be in love with you. He smiles a little. I'm waiting until I'm sure to tell you, though. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. I hope that in this year to come you make mistakes, because if you are making mistakes, you're doing something. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. I like work. It fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours.